Welcome back to Durban. It is now the 2020s. From just 5,000 inhabitants in our first episode in the 1880s, the city population is now approaching 4 million. Since the dawn of the millennium, the city has continued to see a steady flow of investment, which, despite the city's problems, is encouraging. When you think back to the shallow mangrove-lined lagoon we first saw 140 years ago, the transformation of the port is truly phenomenal. Every year, the port handles around 9,000 vessels and processes over 200 million tons of cargo. Unlike many other commercial harbors, Durban Bay is used for recreation as much as commerce. In the early 2000s, the old ship repair facility at Wilson's Wharf was transformed into an entertainment space, with many pubs and restaurants overlooking the water. A major new roll-on roll-off terminal has been opened near the ocean terminal, allowing the import and export of motor vehicles. The Nelson Mandela Cruise Terminal was opened in 2021 and is located near the original Port Natal we saw in Episode 1. Here we see the Queen Mary II visiting the city on its world cruise. The Point area has been extensively regenerated, with a number of new apartments and entertainment venues opened in the past 2 decades. Most notable is Ushaka Marine World, the largest marine theme park in Africa and the new home of the Durban Aquarium and Water Theme Park. The north coast of Durban has seen the biggest boom of all. The future of Virginia Airport is uncertain as developers eye its excellent location. King Shaka International Airport opened in 2010 and was recently voted the best airport for its size in the world. It is the gateway to the province of KZN and is linked to the Dubai Trade Port cargo facility.
Is closing doors in 1 minute. To get a confirmed
"20 years ago, Umhlanga was a small seaside town surrounded by sugarcane plantations. Today, it is where all the new investment is taking place in Durban. Durban is known for its surfing. Up until 1999, the world-famous Gunston 500 World Surfing Competition was held at North Beach, but it is now held up the coast in Ballito. In 2010, South Africa hosted the FIFA World Cup. The iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium was built for the event, which was a massive success. The Suncoast Casino complex sits on the site of the old Waterworld, which we saw in the last episode. The Springfield area continues to grow, where a massive new interchange was recently built, linking the M19 and N2 highways. The Spaghetti Junction interchange is undergoing an upgrade, which will see the installation of an impressive archway, allowing for increased capacity on the flyovers. In the past decade, two major challenges have emerged for the city. The first is the mismanagement of the city's infrastructure, which is exacerbated by the second challenge, which is climate change. Several powerful superstorms have ravaged the province over the past few years, damaging already aging infrastructure and causing massive hardships for its residents. If the city can get itself back on track, there is no doubt that it will overcome these obstacles. Anyone who has ever visited our beloved city is always struck by how different it is to anywhere else in the country or the world. I believe it is the unique fusion of the Zulu, Indian, and European cultures that work so harmoniously together to create a culture that is one of a kind. It is a culture that is a source of pride to all its residents and a deep love for the city that endures forever. Whether you live there now or moved away decades ago, Durban is indeed a very special place. I hope you enjoyed this project. Please feel free to comment below if you have any requests or suggestions.